gonna stay here, no. Ain't gonna keep it low. Now, if you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to a grocery haul. This grocery haul is a little bit all over the place, I'll be honest, just because I'm still kind of figuring things out since we've come back from being away. Johnny's just headed back to work, so it's a bit of a mishmash, I'll be honest, but I am going to show you everything that I've got. It is in two parts because I actually went shopping on the Tuesday just to get some things that were on special on the Tuesday that I really wanted to get, which I'll talk about in a second, at Woolworths, and then I did the rest of it on the next week, which starts on the Wednesday. So it's in two parts. I'm going to show you part one first, and then we'll go into part two. Part one, there's not much stuff obviously, but it was just a few things I really wanted to get on that time, so I did. My budget was I was sort of thinking about $300 for the fortnight. I have got a video, it's here on the channel, have a look at it. It's a meal plan for me, not specifically for the kids. The kids, obviously, I have stuff for them too. But I'm just trying to figure out my own things with my trying to eat better and just watch what I eat. I'm not going crazy, guys. I literally have like breakfast, morning tea, lunch, afternoon tea, dinner, and then some sort of, oh well, to be honest, I'll have like maybe a dessert of some sort perhaps. And then if I'm still thinking, I'll have my cup of tea and bickies or something after that later on in the night, because I do stay up very late. So it's just, I eat all day, but I'm just trying to watch what I eat so I don't just get a handful of bickies every 5 seconds, because I was doing that, or chips, or you know, just whatever was easiest. I've just made some much better choices, and even coming back, I've sort of tried to go back into that mode again, and I feel better. Even after a week, I feel a lot better. Like my stomach's not as bloated, I don't feel as sluggish anymore, I have more energy, all of that. So I think it's really got to do with the fact that I have tried to lower the amount of sugar that I was having, because I was having like biscuits all the time and chips and, you know, just things that were quick and easy for me to throw in the car while I was working. So it's made a huge difference, and hopefully it just continues. So I'll keep you updated. But yeah, let's get into the grocery shop today. I can show you what I've got, but definitely, that's right, have a look for the video that actually is the meal plan with me, how I've kind of tried to structure it this week. And then I'm sort of doing that for the fortnight, obviously, and then I'll be working on that on the next fortnight as well. So we'll see how we go. Main aim for this shop was obviously to catch some specials. One of which was, so with me trying to eat better, is just making better choices as far as, I'm watching like the energy levels, not so much the sugar, but I am keeping an eye on the sugar because I've realized what it was probably doing to me and why I feel a lot better. Stuff like this, like the low carb stuff, is great to have. It's, to me, I like the taste of it. I have tried bits and pieces of things and decided what I like and what I don't like. This I actually really like, especially this one here, which I'll talk about in a second, but I only buy it if it's like a half price. Now, Johnny is on this big thing. He's away for work, but he is big on protein and stuff. These have a good amount of protein in them. Obviously low in sugar, so they're good for him too. So what I've done is I've bought 2 boxes of each of these flavors. They on sale were $5.30, I think, each, and I think that was 40% off. I think it's nearly $9 a box normally, so definitely only get them on sale. But Coles and Woolworths, generally 1 week in the fortnight someone has it on sale, so it's pretty good. So I have purchased 2 boxes of each of these. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the price of it being that high, $5.30, there's only 5 bars, but the kids aren't eating this, it's just me. So this works out really well for me. My thing that I've been trying to do is sort of thinking, okay, maybe my morning tea type thing that I like to have between breakfast and lunch, I'll have maybe this one or that one. And then I like to have this after dinner with my tea, like my cup of tea. For a little sweet treat as well, because it's mint and I just like that. I like ending the day on that, so it's good. On other days where I might not have one of these in the morning, then I'll have one of these, like a nut bar. These are not so nice, they're very dry and stuff, whereas these I find, I don't know, really tasty. But this one too, that's what I was going to say, this is so delicious. It's almost kind of like eating a Snickers. I guess it looks the same. It's delicious. That's probably my favorite. I actually really love that, but I do really like these. This reminds me of a cherry ripe. but you can tell that it doesn't really have sugar in it as such, you know what I mean? But it's very tasty. So if you're looking for something like a treat, but you don't want to have all the sugar intake and stuff, then this is really good. And I think, let's just look at this one. This one's actually pretty high as far as the energy goes, but it's not too bad, especially for like a morning tea or afternoon tea sort of thing. But you can see sort of your sugars, your carbs there, which is pretty good. And the protein in this one's not very high, it's only 1.4, but for Johnny, like, he'll love this one because it's much higher. It's got 6 grams, which is pretty good for a bar like this. So yeah, you can sort of see how they're sort of structured, but they're good for me. The point of stuff like this, especially that's got protein in it, like, that's my main aim with the eating, is just having stuff that's got a lot of protein, like eggs and chicken and stuff like that. Is stuff like this, I can have one of these and it makes me feel full. I don't feel like I continually have to have more and more like I do like a bag of chips or cookies and stuff like that. So I love them, they're really good. I've also bought some zucchini spaghetti. So I bought this obviously just for me. The kids aren't going to eat this at all. I don't know if I can talk Johnny into this, but he might have it considering he's on this big health kick at the moment. So I bought this to have with my spaghetti bolognese. Now, I have tried to work out the energy and stuff for the spaghetti bolognese I make. It's hard to work that stuff out if you've got to work every tiny ingredient out. It's fairly high, the bolognese. This has got hardly anything in it because it's just the veggie and stuff. And I actually really like zucchini, so this for me is good. I know this is not going to be everyone's taste, but this is good with salt and pepper for me. Love it. But I'm thinking if I'm not going to use just my bolognese stuff, I think I might get the Campbell's tin spaghetti. You know, it's kind of like that beef saucy taste thing. It's got a little bit of spice to it. I don't mind it. I used to have it all the time. I haven't had it for ages, but I can at least look at that and work out the energy level on it and sort of keep track of it. So I'm thinking I might do that as well as my own as well at times. So if it was lunch, you know, for example, I could just quickly put that on here and have that as a quick lunch, and it's really good, you know, and I know I'm going to feel, you know, full for quite a long time with the ingredients of that stuff too, like the beef and stuff like that. So it's good. So I got 2 of these. I did get some lettuce and some carrot just because I really wanted that for the next day for some sandwiches and stuff. And so I didn't want to wait until I did this part 2, basically. Same with the cheese. I needed cheese, so I desperately, I got this one. We've just been going through so much cheese, guys. I did get my bird's eye veggies. You can see it's already open because I used it for dinner last night. Love this. I can give it to the kids. They'll eat bits and pieces out of it, but it's by far my favorite mix of veggies from Bird's Eye. This was on special. It's normally around $6 or $6.50, I think, for the kilo, and I think it was on special for about $5.50, so that was a really good deal. Protein yogurts, I've tried. If you've been watching for a while, you would have known I got the big tub of the vanilla of this brand. That was really great. Like, I'd have that with like some cereal on it, like granola or something like that, and it was great. It was filling for me as a breakfast, quick in the car on the go if I wasn't cooking eggs at home. So I decided to get these little tubs because they were $3 each, but that for me is good just to help me keep full, because if I'm working, if I have this and I feel full, I'm not going to be in the habit, especially Ubering, because you smell food in the car and it makes you hungry. I'm not going to be in the habit of having breakfast, like toast or something in the car, and then feeling hungry an hour later and then going and buying stuff, you know what I mean? So this is good for me. I like it. I got vanilla, strawberry, and banana, and then I actually got this, which I've had before in the past, a very long time ago, but I actually really like this Forest Berries Special K. I was trying to find just something that had a bit of protein in it so I feel fuller for longer, but also just something I like, you know, like I don't mind the granola, but I'm just a bit sick of it, so I just wanted something different. So I got this, which I'm just going to put in the yogurt as well. I did get, as you can see, I've opened these up. We had this with veggies, that's why it's opened up, but I got 2 boxes of these nuggets and 2 boxes of sausage rolls. They were on point still, plus I was just out of that kind of stuff in the house, so I wanted to get those. Okay, part 2 is up. I'll just point out the water first. I've actually bought, how many of these? I think I got 3 of these, but I haven't got them all up here because they're quite big. These are the new waters that Woolworths have instead of that Tasmanian one, and it's a lot cheaper. It's like $4.75, I think. For 10 litres, it is a great deal. It does fit in our fridge. The boxes are taller now. They are a different brand, but they are taller. So you just want to make sure if you buy them, they're going to fit on a shelf somewhere, because the actual thing, like this bit here is at the bottom of obviously the tall box. So you just need to make sure it's going to fit. But as far as this goes, this is an amazing deal for the 10 litres. This one, however, was kind of open. So I've got to tape that one up. We got 2 lots of the Wheat Bix bites because they were on special for $4. I think they were at Coles. Yep. And I got 2 lots of ice cream. This is a new one. We've not had this one, so I thought I'd get that just to try for our desserts. And then I got the light vanilla blue ribbon just for smoothies. We like vanilla ice cream by itself, but Blue Ribbon's definitely our favourite brand because of the taste. It's so yummy. But I thought, oh, I'll just try to get a lighter one for the actual smoothies because we do like to have that in there instead of yogurt at times because it makes it colder. So yeah, but this one we're looking forward to sort of trying. We do have the spaghetti sauce here. This is basically just for me because I used to eat this all the time, like when I was much younger. Especially when I was a student, you know what I mean? I'd have this, it was an easier thing. The reason I got this was for me to have it on the zucchini noodles, and because I can definitely see like the nutrition information, so I can see the kilojoules and stuff with it. I like it. I've given it to the kids before and they're not a fan of it because of this, I don't know, I think it tastes too spicy or something for them, I'm not sure. But I like it, so I'm actually going to use this on my zucchini noodles. And then I did get 1 box of the muesli bars just for a top up for us. I got a 50 pack of tea bags. Look at this. It was on special for $7, so I got that. Although Johnny was just saying to me he got English breakfast tea at Aldi and it was like only $1 something in a box, so maybe I'll go to Aldi next time. But I did get that. The buble, hello, we got it. Can you believe it? I am so excited that this is back. They do have the lime and the raspberry back in the store. The Tropical Bliss was just something I thought I'd try because it's a new one. So it's peach, pineapple and mango. I think I'm going to like it. I just want it to be cold first before I have it, but very excited. My good old bubbly's back at Woolworths. Not at Coles though, haven't seen it at Coles. The Parker's pretzels, these are those 8 packs. They were on special again at Coles for $3. They don't sell these boxes. I've not seen them at my Woolworths. So Coles is the place to get them. And if you haven't seen my previous grocery haul when I did purchase these, they have lots of different flavors. They have Doritos in this. They do have a popcorn. They've got grain waves, salt and vinegar chips, plain. They are your favorite. They're so nice. What else have they got? Grain waves, salt and vinegar, plain, twisties as well, and chicken twisties as well. So they've got quite a good variety, but the key point is it's 8 packets for $3 if you can get on sale. Otherwise it's 8 packets for $6. But that $3 price tag is amazing, absolutely amazing, and so much better than the 2 5-packs for $7, okay? So go with this, it's a good deal. I did get eggs. This was just what was available, so I grabbed them. Drinks, I get the Coles ones just because I prefer the taste of the Coles home brand ones. So we got 2 lemonades, sugar-free, orange, and I did order the lemon, but they mustn't have had it, so they gave us the Kirks. I got some light milk there. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loaves of the sun-blessed bread. I actually think I ordered 6, but they only had 5, so they've given us this, which is totally fine. This is just the new bread that I'm trying at the moment that we had in cans and I like. So we've got it again. Johnny had it because he's come home and he liked it. You liked it? Did you like it for your sandwich at school? When I had it last week, yeah. I don't know, I like it. It's a little bit more dense and it's good definitely for freezer sandwiches, so that's really why I wanted to get it as well. I did get 2 lots of the tortilla wraps, the 10 packs, just for our taco night this week coming up. Plus the kids just use these as little wraps and have salad and stuff in them as well. Muffins, I got the choc chip ones. I remember Aldi had these and I was always getting them. They were a pretty good price. I think they were $5.50 at Aldi. I'm pretty sure these were $6 or $6.50 maybe at Woolworths when I got them. They weren't even on my radar, but Rhiannon told me about these ones, raspberry and white chocolate ones, and I thought, oh, I'll get them, and then I saw these, I thought, oh, I'll get those too. Just have them. I don't know if it says not to freeze, but they are good for freezing. They're individual little packs. Obviously, I've tried one. Absolutely delicious. Loved it. Really moist. They're so nice. What else was I going to say? Great for lunchboxes. Obviously, they're individually wrapped as well. I do still have some Costco muffins, but this is just for something different, so I grabbed those. Chicken, the stir fry, I actually ordered 5 lots, but they only had 4 left in the store, so I got all of those. These were about $9, but I got them because they were on a points deal, a pretty high points deal. I think it was like nearly 200 points per chicken. And for all of this shop and yesterday's shop that I did, so my part 1 and then all the part 2 for Woolworths, I've actually come away with 5, 6, 7, just over 7,000, nearly 8,000 points this week in rewards points. So that's great. That's going towards our trip flights with Qantas. I did get a sticker cabana that was from Coles. It's always cheaper at Coles, guys. Don't order it from Woolworths. Go to Coles. It's so much cheaper. And then Coles also had these out. I don't know why, but maybe they've got too many of them. Maybe that's why. The chicken schnitzels, my dad actually told me about them. They're half price. They're like $5 or something for 4, which was amazing. So we like the Coles ones. They're great for making parmas and stuff on too. So I got 4 lots of those. I'm going to probably take them out of this and put them in Ziploc bags just to save some room maybe, and pop them in the freezer. And yes, even though it says do not refreeze, we still do. We haven't died in 20 years, so we're good. Bananas, I actually got 2 lots of bananas, just the mini ones, because I thought they'd be great for smoothies plus just eating. I got mini apples. Still nothing has been as best as that big pack from Costco. So next time I go to Costco, I'll definitely get that, like as far as taste goes. But these were okay. I get the mini ones now because they're just better for the lunch boxes, and I don't have to cut them up, whereas the other ones I was cutting up one between the 2 kids because they would have other things. So this works out well, and it fits in Isabella's lunchbox if she's using the bento style one. Grapes, this is a massive lot of grapes. I only ordered, I think it's like 800 grams, you know, but they've given me a whole ton. They'd be over a kilo easily. And then lastly is just 2 lots of the party pies for we're having simple Saturdays at the moment instead of party food Friday, because after basketball it was just too hard to feed Joseph after basketball this kind of stuff. I like cooking something because he was going to youth group. So we've done that as a takeaway night now, and Saturday is our party food night or simple Saturday, just something like this. So I got 2 lots because they were obviously on a big points deal, and that's why I did it. Oh, I also got bagels. I just forgot because I'd actually cut one, you can see, in half for Isabella and toasted it for breakfast. So I did get a packet of bagels. I was very unimpressed, I'll be honest. They were $3.50. There was 4 of them in here, but they're so overcooked and tough. Again, we'll be happy to get the Costco ones again, I think, once we go back. But
the good thing is,
did you like it?
The good thing is when you cook it, you can squeeze it. It was like a squeeze.
It was okay? Okay. Yeah, they're much smaller than the Costco ones for sure. And yeah, they tend to be tougher and a lot more overcooked. I think it's the Costco ones, I think are water boiled or something it says on it. Anyway, we did get bagels as well. That is my main shop for this fortnight, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely come back next week so you can have a look at the top-up shop. Just a quick little thank you, obviously, to VIP members that have joined up and continue to go every single month here on the channel. I hope I can create more early release videos for you. That's what my aim is, so definitely keep an eye on the channel for that so you'll see all the videos first before just the general public. But thank you so much for your support. It's been a huge help. Thank you so much. And yeah, guys, I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Bye.